Quick update about what's going on, what I'm working on, etc. Okay, this is the Commodore 16 computer, which showed the unboxing of. I got this off eBay, and I was surprised that it worked because these machines did not sell well in the early 80s, and uh, they were prone to fail because the chips, some of the chips in them were not manufactured correctly. So I was surprised this. So people will take these machines and they will remove certain chips out of them to make other machines of this type work. So I was surprised that it worked at all, but it did fail. Pressing the reset button, this guy right here, okay, uh, it would go to a black screen, and I'd turn it off, turn it back on, still black screen. But I'd wait a while, turn it back on, and then boot back into basic. So I took it apart. I didn't want to do that, but you know, you do. Okay. Already removed the screws from it. So the case is really, really dusty inside the case. I'm going to clean that up, and the motherboard is also, it's kind of dirty. It's not too bad, but I'm going to clean that up as well. Uh, this is the TED chip. That's what handles all the. If I'm not mistaken, you guys let me know if I'm right or wrong on this, but the TED chip basically control takes care of all the graphics and sound. Um, and it was produced by Commodore to reduce the cost of these machines. This is the 6502 compatible CPU. It's not called the 6502. It's called something else. I'm not sure what. You guys leave a comment if you know. The problem with this machine, I think, is this chip. It's the. I don't know if I can read that. It's like the 251-641-02. It's a PAL chip, and it's got something. I'm not sure what exactly what its function is. It has something to do with the main, possibly maybe with the kind of the memory management for the TED chip for the display and whatnot. I'm not sure. You guys leave a comment if you know about that. I think these are the like the basic ROM and the kernel. I'm not sure which one is which. I'll have to look that up. So I've ordered another one of these chips, and it's a it's not brand new, and it's not the same chip. It's a Philips version of the chip that I think was used for something else, and the guys in England reprogrammed it with the code that's contained in the original chip, and so I went with that. It wasn't too expensive, but so that's on its way. Hopefully, I haven't checked on it lately. Uh, so the Commodore 16 right now is down. Okay, uh, I'm not gonna boot it up or do anything with it until I have that replaced. Also, these two chips, the CPU and the TED chip here, were prone to overheating. So I will either add heat sinks or put a fan in the case. I'm not sure which. Most people put just heat sinks on it. I may or may not go with that method, or I may do that and put a fan in it. I don't know. I need to think about that. So after all that's done, then I'm going to start writing software on the machine. Now let's go to the beautiful 600 XL, which I love. And I like the C16 too. It just I need to get it working. But so the 600 XL, I'm going to show you a game that I've been working on, and I do like my S Drive Max. It was well worth it. I am not going to buy any disk drives or tape drives for these machines. Anybody out there that you if you remember using them in the 80s, they were highly inconvenient. So thankfully we live in the 21st century and we have better technology for storage devices. So that's what I'm going to stick with. So I'll get some kind of like SD card solution for this thing, and I got a VIC 20 on the way. So they'll be able to share the same storage device, hopefully. So I'm going to turn on the 600 XL and show you a game I've been working on, and it's in basic. And I wrote it in basic for a reason because I want to be able for people to understand, how the game was written and whatnot. There, I mean, I may use a little bit of machine language or assembly language. It's possible, but if I do, I will explain it. Let's see. Let me get a directory on this thing. It's hard to hold the camera and talk at the same time. Pull up DOS here, get a directory. I think it's. Oh, and I also been saving this program as a basically like a text file. So on the Atari, I've been using the list command to list it to disk instead of saving it as a basic program, just to if something happens to the to the program while I'm using, because this thing has revision B basic in it and it's got bugs in it, so you got to be careful. So that's why I've been listing the programs to disk instead of saving them as basic programs. So I think it's draw 12, and this is kind of a proof of concept code. So let me see. 112 LST. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dude. I gotta exit out of that. I hope I didn't accidentally erase it. I think I have a backup in case I did. I need to specify the drive. Not sure. Oh, I can't reach it. Let's see. Well, I'm having problems here. Hang on. Can't reach the cursor key. All right. Had a cheat there. Let's see. How do I do that? I thought there was an insert function. No. Let's see. Wait a minute. Maybe that's it. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm sorry, I don't remember all the key functions. Well, I'm just retiming, so it doesn't matter. Oh, let's see. Got the sound turned off. Okay. Dude, hang on. All right, live TV. I just accidentally erased the latest version of that I had, but I got to back up. Uh, but I also loaded in the just the previous version, which if there's a difference, there's not much. So I'm gonna run this, and it's all in basic. Right now, there are all right, a little less than 10K available. And then when I enter the graphic screen, and I'm using graphic screen, where is it? 6. Okay, that's it's like 160 by I want to say 90, 96, something like that. So it's really low resolution and only two colors, background color and foreground color. But I'm doing that to conserve on memory. And plus, I want to convert that. I want to write that from, from this machine to the 16 here later on when I get it running. Now, keep in mind, okay, this is just proof of concept. Uh, so it's not much right now. So run it, go in different directions. So you get the idea. Okay. So it's something like that. Uh, I can go that way. Can go that way. And I'm going to have it where it will list the directions you can go. Go back.